This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, Operation Roundup awards over $12,000. The Teachers Manufacturing Boot Camp wrapped up for the summer. Kurt Gazelle will be in with your sports update, and Bill Potter will be in for tonight's Inform. All this and more next on WJTS News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jurnee Davis with news right here on WJTS. Trustees for the Du Bois REC Operation Roundup met last month to award grants to 7 local organizations. This brings the total amount of the grants awarded in the community to over $330,000 since 2011. Operation Roundup is just what the name implies. Du Bois REC simply rounds up the electric bill of participating members to the next highest dollar. That spare change is overseen by a board of trustees who are also Du Bois REC members. Local groups and organizations can then apply for grants from this fund. Those eligible to apply for the funds include groups or organizations located within the Du Bois REC service territory, which covers counties of Du Bois, Crawford, Perry, Pike, Orange, and Martin. Grants are available for local volunteer fire departments, youth programs, 4-H, senior citizen programs, and other community service projects. The fund will not be used to pay for any electric or utility bills or be used in any way to support or oppose any political candidate or campaign. Recipients of the Operation Roundup grants that were awarded in the most recent cycle include the Crawford County Child Abuse Prevention Council, who received $2,000 to purchase laptop computers and a lock file cabinet. The Du Bois County Volunteer Fire Department received an Operation Roundup grant in the amount of $2,602.60 to purchase medical bags for 26 first responders to allow them to provide basic medical treatment when responders arrive on scene before an emergency vehicle arrives. The Fraternal Order of Police Wood Capitol Lodge 138 received a $2,500 grant to purchase new materials for the roof on their lodge. The Kiwanis Club of Ferdinand received an Operation Roundup grant of $750 to help with startup costs for a fundraising program that includes providing flags in front of neighborhood homes for 5 national holidays. Mentors for Youth of Du Bois County received an Operation Roundup of $1,195 to purchase a used printer copier to aid in producing marketing materials for the program. And Transforming Hope Center for Women's Ministries, Du Bois County Chapter, received an Operation Roundup grant for $1,285 to purchase a color copier to provide training and counseling materials and copies of other office documents to their counselors and clients. Du Bois REC will accept applications for the next grant cycle of Operation Roundup grants August 1st through the 24th. Grants must be submitted before 4 p.m. on the 24th of August. Representatives from local civic groups, nonprofits, or community organizations who would like to apply can do so by downloading the application forms from www.duboisrec.com. Applications are also available at the Du Bois REC office by calling 812-482-5454, or you can send an email to Kyla Jones at kylaj@duboisrec.com. The Jasper Street Department, along with its contractor, Sealmaster, will begin the next phase of their asphalt pavement preservation project beginning next Monday, July 9th, barring any inclement weather or unforeseen events. This surface coating is similar to seal coating, but is thicker, more durable, and designed to wear longer than ordinary seal coating. Motorists will not be allowed on these streets when liquid road is being applied and until it is dry. Affected residents will be notified with a door hanger the day before application begins. Residents are asked to please have all vehicles removed from garages, streets, and driveways prior to 7 a.m. on the day which the application is applied to your street. And they are also asked to remain out until the street is officially reopened, as vehicles will not be allowed on these streets during the process. Each street affected will be closed for approximately 2 days, depending on weather and material drying conditions. A full list of streets and roadways that will be affected can be found on our website, WJTS.tv. The Jasper Street Department would like to thank all those affected for their patience and cooperation during this project. Again, you can find a full list of all those roads that are going to be affected at our website, WJTS.tv. The Jasper Public Library and Jasper Community Arts Commission are inviting the public to celebrate the beginning of the demolition of the former Hoosier Desk and ERA buildings on Monday, July 16th at 10 a.m. The event will include speeches, a naming ceremony, and festivities for all ages. Refreshments will be provided. Parking will be available on the street or at the Jasper Train Depot, with assistance provided to safely cross 3rd Avenue. The event will take place on the northeast side behind the buildings close to the Schaefer Barn. Demolitions of the buildings is expected to continue until October, making way for construction to begin on the Cultural Center, the future home of the Jasper Public Library and the Jasper Arts Center. Many items for the Hoosier Desk facility will be repurposed in the Cultural Center, while other materials will be salvaged and repurposed by the demolition company, Target Contractors, LLC. Questions about the Demolition Day celebration or about how to donate to the project can be directed to Jasper Public Library Director Christine Golden at cgolden@jdcpl.us or by calling 812-482-2712 with the extension of 6115. Again, her email is cgolden@jdcpl.us, or you can call her at 812-482-2712 with an extension of 6115. A Daviess County woman is facing charges of child exploitation after police say she took nude photos of a 4-year-old girl and sent them to a man to arouse him. Police arrested 39-year-old Elizabeth Alsbach after a child found the photos and text messages on her phone. She's currently being held in Daviess County Security Center on a $100,000 cash bond. Probable cause affidavits say in early December of 2017, a female subject reported to Washington police that Alsbach, also known as Elizabeth Donaldson, may have taken nude photos of her 4-year-old daughter. The child who found the photos and messages took a screenshot and sent them to the victim's mother. The messages requested that Alsbach send a topless photo. Alsbach sent a photo of herself, but then the recipient asked for a photo of the 4-year-old. On December 5th of 2017, the victim was interviewed at the treehouse and stated that Alsbach had taken photos of her without her clothes more than once. On December 8th, Alsbach was interviewed at the Washington police station. A Washington detective showed her the screenshots of the messages and photos, but she denied ever sending any. Then on January 30th of this year, Alsbach was interviewed again and admitted to taking photos of the child. Alsbach told police that a male she knew as Ken begged her to send the photo. She says Ken was excited about receiving them and planned to use them to arouse himself. Jasper Engines and Transmissions recently announced a number of changes to its production leadership team. David Burbage has been named General Manager of Jasper Innovative Solutions. David has worked with Jasper for the past 7 years in a consulting role and has worked extensively in the areas of strategic planning, succession planning, and materials management. Burbage will now work with the company full-time with the company's JIS team from the Crawford County facility. Luke Bobble has been named Division Manager of Jasper's Power Drive Transmission Division. Luke has been with the company for 10 years and has served as the General Manager of JIS and Vice President of Jasper Innovative Logistics. In addition to his role as Jasper Power Drive Transmission Manager, Bobble will continue as a member of Jasper's executive team. Sarah Schmidt will join Jasper's production control team as a production control manager. Schmidt has led the Power Drive Transmission Division for the past 4 years and successfully led the transition of transmission manufacturing into the Power Drive facility. Sarah's new role will focus specifically on scheduling, core buying, parts buying, and coordination with the logistics team. The St. Meinrad Arch Abbey Library Gallery in St. Meinrad is hosting a 2-person art exhibit called Art of Discovery, featuring work by Keith Armstrong and Nancy Smith. The show will run beginning today through August 14th. Wood-turning artist Keith Armstrong from Princeton will be exhibiting his work with photographer Nancy Smith from Owensboro, Kentucky. Both artists are inspired by nature and work to discover the beauty hidden within. Armstrong works with fallen or unwanted trees. He says each piece of wood has been transformed by sun, rain, bacteria, fungi, and insects and has unique characteristics. Natural cracks, wormholes, and stains become apparent as the wood is worked. The artist peels away the wood to reveal its intrinsic qualities and showcase them for the viewer to enjoy. Smith is inspired by textures, patterns, and the play of light and shadows on objects. She especially likes to photograph in the light of the early morning. For library hours, you can call 812-357-6401 or 800-987-7311. Again, those numbers are 812-357-6401. Pardon me, that's 6401 or 800-987-7311. Or you can simply visit the Arch Abbey's library website at www.stmeinrad.edu library hours. The exhibit is free and open to the public. Those wishing to view the exhibit may want to arrive at least 30 minutes before closing time. Stay tuned, weather and sports is still to come on WJTS News.